Hey, my name is Bob Dillon. I'm with the San Diego Zoo, Director of Operations. We want to welcome everybody to the San Diego Zoo during spring break. We've designed a program called Play Days, and Play Days is 23 days of 23 experiences that we have here for our guests. It's the most extensive program that we've ever put together for spring break. So for example, we start every morning with a grand opening ceremony. This morning we had a miniature horse pulling a cart. There was a corgi driving the cart. And on that cart there were racing pigeons, and we picked a couple of kids to release the pigeons so they would fly around the front plaza and then fly back to the children's zoo. And that's just the way that we open every morning. We also have costume characters here for the kids to do a meet and greet, get their picture taken with them. The types of things that they can do throughout the day is we have different animal feedings that our guests can take part in. So for example, you could go over to the Galápagos tortoises. Some of those tortoises are over 100 years old, but you can come and offer them some food. We have giraffe feeding. We have a baby giraffe that was just born a week ago on exhibit. It was very exciting. We also have a baby hippo, so you can go down and watch the baby hippo swim. We have bonobos, for example, which are some people call pygmy chimps. They're going to be eating popsicles, and while you're watching them eat popsicles, we also have popsicles for you to eat too while you're watching. One of my favorite is the meerkat feeding. The kids really like that because they get a chance to handle crickets and mealworms and feed them to the meerkats. And that's just a couple of the things that we're going to do. Like I said, it's not 23 days of a single event, it's 23 days of 23 events happening all throughout the day. Towards the end of the day, we have a happy hour from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock on the Plaza, where the parents can enjoy something to have a drink. And also the kids, there's lots of stuff for the kids to do during that 4 to 6 time frame up on the front plaza as well. We've remodeled the whole front plaza. It's new, but it's also a historical look at the zoo. The zoo was started back in 1916 by Dr. Harry Wegeforth. We have his image in the breezeway as you come in, riding Queenie, the first elephant. And then as you come in closer, you'll see that there's a lion on one side of the breezeway and a bear on the other side. The lion is Prince, who was our first bear, and our first lion. And the first bear was Caesar. Caesar is an interesting story because she was kind of misnamed. Caesar was donated to us by the Navy, actually, way back in the 1916 time frame. The story goes that she was on a ship as a cub and was the mascot, but as she grew bigger and bigger, she became more and more difficult for them to control. So the captain of the ship decided one day, after he'd been bowled over by the bear, it was probably time to give the bear to the San Diego Zoo. So that's how Caesar ended up here. And then these beautiful gorilla figures are the Gagi and Mbongo. They came in the 1930s. They were brought to us by Martin and Osa Johnson, who were famous in their days for all their expeditions. And they were here for years. So we wanted to honor the history of the animals that have made this place, the experience that it is. And that's what we felt that we've done on this front plaza. As you look around, you see that people, as they come in, the first thing they do, they either head for the bear, the lion, or the gorilla statues. Across the plaza is also the zoo greeter, King Tut. He was the greeter here for years and years and years, and we wanted to memorialize him with that statue over there. So a lot to see on this front plaza to get just a sense of what the zoo is really all about. Been here for almost 100 years, and all that time dedicated to the children of San Diego.